everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta say it. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot. Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guy's. I'm good at my respect.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker, and we're off from Acrisure. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go next.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he gets him around 6 there. Hit made by Josh Uche.
Cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Running with Walker again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready, set, go.
Now an inside give to Walker. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Staying with Walker. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one, and the Steelers have a first down.
Ready, set.
Walker running to the right. It's inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down, give to Hampton. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Punt.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he cuts it back right. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Pick up there of 39 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Walker on 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Zoom black. Punt.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 12-point game in the first. Kenneth Walker Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting the tone and the mindset, and this defense, we better regroup.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got a man left. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Into the hands of Ganson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Go.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Running it with Hampton. They'll cobble together a yard there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This is Hampton, right side. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
A 45-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Check yellow. Let's go. Ready?
Give to Warren from the pistol. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. We've set of downs from the 37. Walker now from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rattler now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set, hut. Yes, ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Blackboard, cut, cut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, ready.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
33, yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets this one to Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, green. Yellow, 43. Ready?
On the ground, here's Jordan. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
3 yards.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers 3. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Throwing on first is Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Malik Robertson takes it away. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Okay,
First
break.
call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go now. Set.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
13 yards.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
From
line.
the red zone now. Getting out to his left. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
52 blaster. Set, hut. 50 green. Hut, hut.
Walker. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Throw in here just before halftime. Gets everything he has under this one. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to Hampton. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It is Kupp, left side. He's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Ready up.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
Rattler to the air now. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Slide ultra. Set, ready. Yellow. Fury, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
Rattler back to throw. Complete. It's Atwell. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hampton now up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue, hut.
Here's Rattler. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds. Down
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Black force. Set.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and
Ball
goal.
red. Down. Red. 38. Drill green. Right now, boys. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Down inside, give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing now, Herbert. Gets this one to Gadsden. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A run now with Hampton. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Hampton. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Wilson on the stop. A loss of 1.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. takes it away.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Drive begins with a walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Now Rattler. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
50 green.
From the gun, Rattler. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, right.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Set.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3-3.
The Steelers
White,
first
white.
down. 1st and 10 at
Here,
the 36-yard line.
Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ready. Run. Set.
Going right this time with Hampton. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that team.
And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has it at the 11. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now Rattler on the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fight 60. Hut.
Now an inside give to Walker. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
21, set, go.
To throw, Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ryan Branch has it. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Hut.
Here's Walker running right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers close to picking up their 5th win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Hut.
Running with Walker again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on